Let's go. Brilliante. Right, let's hope that stays there and doesn't crash and die when I start up this absolute beast of a car. Okay, let's get some tunes on. Actually no, maybe not some tunes. Today I'm going to tell you a story about opportunity, Mr. Golfer. We're just passing by, sir, we're just passing by. Okay. Now, on this recent trip to Rome, arrived probably about mid-afternoon, about 34 degrees on the ground. I unpacked my stuff and realised everything was, oh god, these bumps, man. Basically everything was crumpled up, the best part of a week of travelling through the best bit of the Mediterranean. And I needed an iron board. And when I first checked into the hotel, there was a sweet old man. He was at the reception desk. And I glanced over at the bar, saw the most beautiful, stunning young women. So, opportunities present themselves, folks. I could have, perhaps, gone to the old man and asked for an iron board. That would have been that. Or, you do something a bit stupid. You go to the bar and you ask her for an iron board. Obviously she doesn't have it, so you need to go and find your room number, she needs to go and find your name from the inventory list, and she knows who you are. And then you have a story to talk about later on that evening when you go to the bar. Oh, did you get your clothes ironed? Yeah, I did. You gave me the iron. The hotel was lovely, it was great. She did give me an iron, but no iron board. I had to iron my clothes on the desk. And that then sparked a wonderful friendship for the next 2 evenings, where this stunning Italian girl, oh god, gave me 3 drinks for 2 nights. And it was quite good because she basically made some drinks, which was completely off the cuff. You know, there was no recipe. Oh, we'll make them a detail, but we'll do this with it. But yeah, we will do. We tried them together and we had fun, and it was friendly, it was brilliant. So we made a really good friendship. So earlier on this week, I ended up sending her some flowers. I sent her 11 roses, just to show my appreciation for all the free drinks that she'd let me have. And it was 2 nights of free drinks. Neighbour. She has received said roses, and massively thankful for them. And it's these little gestures like this. I'll probably never meet this girl again in my life, but if I ever go back to Rome, I have a friend. I have someone that I can speak with. I can have someone that can go out with, take to the bars, take to the restaurant. She can maybe show me around, or I can even maybe stay in her hotel. It's these small gestures that got to separate you from the rest. And you can't do it in a creepy way, you've got to do it in a nice way. There's a difference between that. Funnily enough, this was, I think, one of the last songs that was played for the Queen. It's called A Salute to a Royal Fendersmith. And it's a beautiful bit of music. Absolutely wonderful. And when I'm driving in the car and it comes on, it actually does somewhat bring a lump in my throat. And I don't see that as a bad thing, I see it as a rather good thing. To show that the Queen was respected, and we're funny creatures in how we're influenced by music. Anyway, regardless of that soppy shit, I'm going into jiu-jitsu now. I'm not training, I have a bit of an injury to my finger. An injury as in a surgical wound. You can see it there. Basically I had a wart cut out, and it was cut and cauterized, which basically means they put electricity through it. And this has sort of scabbed the wound, but it's been roughly a week now and I need to let it heal properly. So no jiu-jitsu for me, but I'll go and watch the boys and give them some support. It's gi competition class tonight, and I love the gi. I absolutely love the gi. So let's go and support the boys. Big baby there. Nice job. Lovely. Brilliant. What? Oh, lovely goal.
Pick it up. Oh! Fiver. Yes, yes, yes.